Hello beautiful souls, it's Kerry and I'm doing a quick astrological forecast today for the full moon. It's the 15th of December today and in approximately 6 hours there will be a full moon. It's in the sign of Gemini and it's at the 24th degree of Gemini, and the Sapien symbol associated with this degree is children skating on ice. So this is about, brings in an element of danger to this degree. Full moons are about releasing or letting go. So it could be releasing or letting go limiting beliefs or the way that you've always done things. So we've got Mercury stationing direct. So it's about to start moving direct again. It has been retrograde for a short while. Nothing to be too dramatic about, but Gemini rules, Mercury rules Gemini, and this full moon is in the sign of Gemini. So that means we've had a little bit of a pause for introspective reflection, and now it'll be moving forward again. So Mercury has been retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, which is opposite Gemini. The Mercury is not opposite this full moon. It's a little bit wide for a direct opposition, but it is trine to Mars in Leo. And so we've got momentum building here. So if there's something that you've been wanting to release, now is the time to let it go, even if it's just in your own mind. Imagine the feeling of relief if that thing that you need releasing actually just kind of left. You could, with the idea of the children skating on the ice, you can use that analogy. So there's a certain danger about skating, certainly on ice, certainly on bodies covered with water, because you never quite know whether it's safe or whether there could be potentially some danger associated with that activity. So we're looking at concepts like childlike innocence, but also childlike innocence, but also childlike trust that everything will be okay, that life's an adventure and it's good to get out there and have a go. We don't always know the outcome of where our choices will take us, but if we're in a place of love and a place of joy, at least we're having fun while we work it out. And so happy full moon. Full moon's great time to release anything no longer serving your highest good, and being in the side of Gemini, we would then be looking at releasing old outmoded ideas like I'm too old to have fun, or I'm too old to do this activity or that activity. Or, you know, whatever it might be. We have all kinds of limiting beliefs, or I've got to make sure that I do something sensible so that I can bring in enough income to pay the mortgage. Yes, very good to be practical and very good to have things in order so that you're not being careless when in your attempt to be carefree. But this is about finding moments to actually have some joy and playfulness as well. And with it being the full moon, as I said, this is about releasing. Now this will be the last full moon before the sun moves into the sign of Capricorn. And so we're talking about the solstice here, the pre-Christmas solstice, which in the north is the midwinter solstice. In the south, where I'm broadcasting from, it's the midsummer solstice. So for us, it's the longest day of the year. In the north, it's the shortest day of the year. And these solstice points are very important in the ancient ways, in the old calendars, in terms of really looking at where the sun and the moon and the planets, etc., are in alignment to the earth. So have a great full moon. Good activities for full moons are writing a list of things you want to release, limitations. You can set fire to that in a flower pot or a Weber. Now this is not any kind of life advice. You need to make sure that if you do that it's safe to do so. And then one of the ways that you can use that is take the ashes, put them on a flower pot where you want to plant something. So if you want more fun in your life, you want to plant the seeds of fun. Then use the ashes from the old way, the limiting beliefs, put them in the flower pot, put some soil in, plant the seeds of fun. So you might want some sunflowers or some daisies or some poppies, something fun. Get some splashes of colour coming up out of your dull old grey life. So hope that was helpful, darlings, and enjoy the full moon. They're always coming, full moons once a month, and the new moon. New moon's great for starting projects, but a good way to understand the 360 degrees of the zodiac, and this one is in Gemini. So fabulous. And Pluto is finally out of Capricorn forever, well, 250 years-ish. And so this solstice that's coming up, the midwinter solstice, the sun will be in the sign of Capricorn. This will be the first one, I believe, with Pluto in the sign of Aquarius rather than Capricorn. So lots of changes going on individually as well as collectively. We're going to be entering a whole new world, a whole new era where the old way will almost be unrecognizable once we get 10 or 15 years down the track. Anyway, hope that was helpful. Take care, lovelies.